Yesterday we talked about analyzing measures of central tendency, and we talked about what central tendency was, numbers that occur in the center or the middle of the range of data. We had three measures of central tendency that we talked about. We talked about the mean, which is the average, simply the average. You add the numbers together and divide by the number of numbers that you added together. The median is the number that occurs in the middle of the data, and the mode is the number in the data that occurs most often. Today we're going to talk about two more, not measures of central tendency, but two more terms or aspects of the measures of central tendency. Now, the first that we're going to talk about is range. Now, range is simply how far it is from the lowest value, I believe 33 is our lowest value, to our highest value. I believe our highest value is 38. So the range for this set of data would be 38 minus 33, or 5. So that's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. That the range is simply the difference of the lowest value and the highest value. That's the range. Now, the other term that we're going to talk about is called an outlier. An outlier. What is an outlier? Well, an outlier is a piece of data that occurs outside the normal range of the data. Well, here's the data, and I've highlighted the outlier here in red because all these numbers are in the 30s, but this number is 47. So it's much higher than these other numbers, and would be considered or called an outlier. Well, what would be the effect of the outlier on the measures of central tendency? Often what you do with an outlier is you just simply omit it. So you just mark it out and don't consider it. But if you did consider it, let's see if I can get that back over there, then how would that affect our measures of central tendency? Well, our mean would, we've added another number. Let's see, I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've added another number. I believe that sum a while ago was 315, and now we've added 47 to it, or a while ago, yesterday. 315 plus 47, 12, let's see, that's the 6, 362, and then we divide that by 10, which is the number of numbers. That would give us 36.2. I don't know if you remember it or not, but our mean yesterday was 35. So the effect of this outlier, it has been that it has, the effect that it's had on our mean, it has increased our mean or our average from 35 up to 36.2. So you can see the effect there. What effect would it have on the median? Well, the median, I don't know if you remember it or not, but our median yesterday was the number that occurred in the middle. I think 35 was our median yesterday. Well, let's arrange here again. Let's arrange our numbers in ascending order. Let's erase this right here. Now we got to see that. So we got 33, another 33, 34, 35, another 35. There's another 35, 36, another 36, 38, and 47. And the median is the number that occurs in the middle. So let's count them up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of make a mark right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, here's our middle right here. What number is in the middle? Well, there is no number in the middle because it's an even number pieces of data. So what we do here is we add the two numbers together that are in the middle, and we divide by 2. So 35 plus 35 is 70, and then we divide that by 2, and we get 35. So our median in this case did not change. The outlier had no effect on the median. Well, what about the mode? Well, we can use our same arrangement of numbers here in increasing order of number. What number occurs most often? Change colors. Well, 35 occurs most often. So our mode yesterday was 35, and our mode today is 35. So an outlier has most effect. Occasionally it might have an effect on the mode or the median, but it certainly has an effect on the median, on the mean. Let's see what we got here. We got some homework assignment that we'll work on tomorrow in class. Also, please work on the following problem and email the answer to me tonight. Given this data set, 12, 16, 19, 31, 17, and 15, what is the outlier? And what is the range if the outlier is included? And what is the range if the outlier is not included? You have to remember what the range was. The range was the difference of the highest value and the lowest value.